Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP, but before I get started, I got to say something. In yesterday's video, I asked a question, is XRP the mark of the beast? And I couldn't believe the comments that I got on this. And most of your comments aligned with other people's comments. And like I said before on this channel, a lot of you really enlightened me. And that's why I always like to ask a question or two here and there to see what your views are, see what your opinions are. But when I invested in XRP, I never thought I would open my Bible and look at it and read through Revelations and see how the world is moving and see where we're going. And it's really astounding how close we are to the end times if we're not already living in them. And you base that on the facts that you see in the news on a daily basis as well. People always say to me, you make an XRP video, but the video doesn't start with you talking about XRP. Most of the time, it starts out with me talking about the economy, talking about this going on, Cbdcs popping up throughout the world. Why? Because everything that we talk about all leads right back to XRP. A lot of people can see that, other people can't. But if you have enough vision today, you could see where the world is going a year from now, where we're going to be next year at this time. Because you base it on the facts that are happening on a daily basis. And every video I do, I try to keep very open-minded. I try to keep it very even too, neutral, so I could get both sides of the story from you in your comments. Like if I say, FTX laundered the money back to the Democratic Party, people will say right away, also the Republican Party, don't forget that. And I like to keep this channel like that, keep it neutral, because my opinions and your opinions might not always be the same. But even if I do say something that you don't agree with, you point it out in the comments, and I respect the hell out of that. And I respect all of you that put comments down there. I don't even care if it's a comment that says, hey, you pronounced this word wrong, or you got this wrong. Hey, I'm human. I make mistakes. But I'm not afraid to admit that in any way. I will always stay open-minded to all of your comments, and I'll tell you right now, you shocked the hell out of me in yesterday's video, and I appreciate all of you. So the U.S. government launches an investigation into the $372 million hack following FTX bankruptcy. Now, most of you will agree with me on this. There was no hack, and I still believe Sam Bankman-Fried has that $372 million somewhere. Now, this is where we're going to talk a little bit about the economy. The IMF noted that Australia's housing and rental markets are among the most misaligned compared with similar economies. IMF sees potential for imminent, sizable bust in Australia's housing market. Now, I seen somebody actually answer back to this. They said, listen, I'm a home builder here in Australia. There's a shortage on homes right now. The IMF isn't even talking about the housing market, period. They're talking about a liquidity crisis that's going to come at some point. Spain announces 10 billion euro package to battle high inflation. So print money to fight inflation. That's how the world gets to where it is today. This is a vital wake-up call. We need to get ready and we must defend Taiwan. UK economy not prepared for fallout if China invades Taiwan. Now, how many times have we seen China mention invading Taiwan in the past? I believe they might actually do it at some point in 2023. China's viewing the rest of the world as getting weaker while they're getting stronger. World economy is headed for a recession in 2023. Not just this country facing a recession or that country, but the entire world facing a recession. Like I said in the past, we're at war right now. A war is being fought on a daily basis. It's a currency war. It's a technology war. In World War II, some countries weren't part of World War II, period. Same thing with World War I. But here we are today, and every single country is going to have a CBDC, no matter how small that country is. This is a war that's happening in the entire world, and it actually includes every country in the world. The New World Order is fighting to take out the entire world all at once. They want to rise while the rest of us become slaves to the CBDC system. So, Wall Street is warning that the Federal Reserve has blown it on inflation. And it says here the Fed blew it on inflation. Stocks are going to have to suffer as a result. The central bank has no choice now but to keep hiking until inflation is down, experts have said. Now, I feel that the stock market is absolutely going to have a blow off top at some point. If you have money in stocks, that's going to be the time to get out because right after that, I feel everything is going to crash. And that's when they're going to usher in the new financial system. The U.S. needs a younger, ambitious president that understands the world is a diverse place that can live peacefully without forcefully pressing our own ideology upon everyone. Understand how corrupt the CIA is and understands why we need to abolish the Fed. We need another JFK. And I agree with that. I believe we need somebody younger running this country, somebody that sees what we see, somebody that is going to go into Washington and fight for freedom. That's what we need in this country right now, and definitely abolish the Fed. As the Fed turns 109 years old, the U.S. dollar's purchasing power eroded by more than 96% since it was created. I think it's time to get rid of the Fed here in the U.S., but I think we need to get rid of a lot of things as well. So the Fed right now knows there's problems. They know what's coming. I feel he wants, and look at the world's debt right now. Look at the U.S.'s debt. He would be 100% in favor of a CBDC and a level playing field, the gold standard coming back. Why? Because it would rescue the Fed as well. Because we can't continue on the way we're going in the world. Country after country falling into debt, homeless people lining up throughout our streets in major cities here in the U.S., also abroad. Look at the U.K. I believe everything is being fast-tracked over there. They're going to have a CBDC, a social credit score, everything long before the U.S. gets there, in my opinion. Since you are such a free speech advocate, how do you reconcile building a protocol that will be used to facilitate CBDC monetary controls, like where and when one spends money? Just curious. Now, this is going to come from David Schwartz, and I'm going to show you what I asked David in a minute. So it's not bad for people to have more choices if those choices compete on a level playing field that everyone has equal access to. You see how he mentioned level playing field? Trying to prevent governments from acquiring the technical means to oppress people is not likely to work, and so it's not my strategy. Now, David more or less said that a CBDC could be used to control everyone, oppress people. And I like him a lot. I really do. And I like his honesty here. He could have easily had said nothing and just kept silent, but he actually spoke the truth. And I asked a question. I haven't got a reply yet, but I'm waiting, and I will share it with you when I get one. I said, David, I respect you 100%, and thank you for being honest on this subject. But couldn't Ripple have designed tech to prevent government control from happening, like a privacy type of CBDC that allows users' transactions and personal details to remain private and free from government? And most of us would be fine with the CBDC if it wasn't created to enslave us. Most of us would welcome it. Think about it. Right now, you go and you make a transaction on Friday using a debit card. You got to wait until Monday or Tuesday for that to settle. Think about every payment you make settling in real time. Everyone would use it. ISO 222 Cross-Border Payment Solution. World Economic Forum has mentioned XRP as a payment coin. Spoke as Davos. Recognized by the IMF Advisory Board. Visited SEC frequently. Working with 300 plus financial institutions from 55 countries. Banks utilize Ripple. Federated sidechains. That's what's going to make us rich in the future. This is everything leading up to where we are right now. It's just a matter of time until that flip of the switch moment happens, and I believe it's going to start in March of next year. All the XRP fudsters are going to kick themselves when the Great Reset occurs and all cryptos go to zero. Then CBDCs and UBI get introduced, and XRP is used as the global bridge for these new CBDCs. Now, right now, there's a lot of FUD going on around XRP. We've all heard it before. Sell your XRP, it's the slavery system that you're investing in. But what it comes down to is this. The world is about to see XRP rise from the ashes, and I believe it's coming very soon. I believe we're getting close to the finish line. And once it happens, anyone who has ever fudded on XRP is going to get filled with regret. They're going to say, I should have been investing in this. Why did I not see what all those other people saw when they invested in XRP? Because the world is moving towards it on a daily basis. I point it out all the time, video after video. This is where we're going. This is where we're headed. It's only a matter of time. Stay patient. Stay positive. Because I want you to continue holding your XRP. I want you to get there. I want you to get rich. I want you to have financial freedom. You know, a lot of people make videos on YouTube. I've watched them for years. And they'd come out and they talk about this cryptocurrency, which you never heard of before. And it looked like a good investment because of the way they pitched it to you. I don't even feel I have to pitch XRP to anyone because there's so much fact around it at this point. If you don't see what's about to happen, then you deserve to miss out on XRP. It comes down to it, just to that. So I'm going to leave you with this. Stay patient, stay positive. I want to thank all of you again for all of your comments on yesterday's video. Like I said, you really enlightened me a lot, and I appreciate all of you. We'll see you in the next video. Have a great night.